Britain's coastline is under pressure. Small boats keep coming, numbers keep climbing, and fear keeps spreading. With record December crossings and a nation on edge, the real question is simple. Is this control, or the moment it finally breaks?
England is in a fast tsunami going nowhere.
Footage of small boats landing on British shore spread daily, headlines stacked up, and public anxiety intensified. In late 2025, the numbers alone were enough to trigger alarm. On multiple days, more than 600 people crossed the channel in small boats, with one December day hitting over 800 arrivals, the highest winter daily total ever recorded. By late November, total crossings were already pushing past 39,000, putting the year on track to become the second highest on record. These are not isolated spikes, they are sustained surges. The official immigration website claims that Britain saw almost 1,400 illegals arriving in just 7 days, followed by an 87,000-person snap riot in Westminster targeting migrant hotels. It alleges 6 knife attacks, multiple assaults, and even near bombings tied directly to recent arrivals. The imagery is explosive, the language is apocalyptic.
I'm nearly 70, started work at 14. And why does somebody who just lands get the same as me? Haven't paid a penny into the system.
But here's where the gap between fear and fact opens up. While crossing numbers are verifiably high, with confirmed peaks of 886 in September and 803 in December, there is no evidence of mass riots or coordinated violence on anything close to the scale described. Similar unrest did erupt in 2024 after the Southport stabbings, later linked to misinformation and far-right mobilization. The anxiety is real, but the chaos, at least for now, remains largely online. As the crossings climbed, attention shifted to Downing Street. Critics accused Prime Minister Keir Starmer of silence, arguing that the government was reacting too slowly to a situation that was visibly escalating.
He is not protecting our borders. He is allowing a two-tier system. He has not done anything about the grooming gang scandal.
The current situation frames the system as a total failure. Borders are overwhelmed, police are stretched thin, and the state is losing control in real time. The reality is more complicated. In December 2025, the Border Security Act received royal assent, expanding enforcement powers, accelerating removals, and tightening asylum rules. The Home Office pointed to over 50,000 people unlawfully in the UK being removed during the year, alongside new returns agreements with France and Germany. Electronic ID measures were also introduced to curb illegal working, a key pull factor driving crossings. But pressure hasn't eased. Processing backlogs remain severe. Asylum accommodation is still heavily reliant on hotels, despite public backlash. Border force staffing shortages forced the government to deploy military personnel to assist with passport checks, a move that only reinforced perceptions of strain. Internal capacity is being tested faster than reforms can take effect. Starmer insists the system is being rebuilt, not abandoned. But with daily arrivals still hitting historic highs and enforcement lagging behind inflows, the gap between policy announcements and lived reality remains wide. Whether these reforms stabilize the system or arrive too late is the question hanging over Britain's border debate. As government assurances collided with record arrivals, public trust began to erode. Polling throughout late 2025 showed immigration climbing to the top of voter concerns, cutting across party lines. Around 71% of responders said Keir Starmer was failing to control immigration, including a majority of Labour voters. Nearly 7 in 10 believed the use of asylum hotels was being badly mishandled. Critics claim that 71% of Britons have lost faith in national security, 64% fear rising migrant-linked crime, and 58% want an immediate shutdown of the border. While the scale might be exaggerated, the direction is accurate. Anxiety is growing, and it's no longer confined to online spaces. It's spilling into public life, most visibly when Keir Starmer was booed during a live appearance at the Royal Variety performance, showing public distrust. GP surgeries and emergency departments report heavier demand in high-intake areas. Local councils face housing shortages, rising costs, and community tensions.
It doesn't matter where they were from, it's just the fact that suddenly 500 to 600 males, young males, will be in the town and wandering around.
Schools and social services are absorbing pressure without matching increase in funding. These are incremental degradations, not collapse, but they accumulate. The danger lies in perception. When systems feel overwhelmed, fear fills the gaps. Misinformation spreads faster than official corrections, turning logistical stress into a crisis narrative. Britain isn't facing total breakdown, yet. But when confidence drops this low, restoring control becomes as much about trust as it is about policy. While Britain grapples with record channel crossings, the international comparison highlights different approaches and outcomes. In the United States, President Trump often warned that a nation without borders has no future, and his administration pursued aggressive measures to limit arrivals. Policies like Title 42 expulsions, stricter asylum eligibility, and enhanced border patrols contributed to a significant drop in illegal crossings. The contrast is stark. While US arrivals fell, UK numbers climbed, exposing gaps in enforcement and coordination.
I can't believe Keir Starmer is actually ignoring Cobra.
Keir Starmer has pledged to reduce net migration, but concrete targets remain elusive. He has called for more aid from France to manage arrivals and emphasized reforming asylum procedures to speed up removals. New legislations, including the Border Security Act, aims to tighten controls and curb illegal work, yet crossings continue at historic highs. Looking forward, the trajectory remains uncertain. Policy measures may gradually stabilize the system, but public anxiety, political scrutiny, and service strain are unlikely to ease quickly. The key question persists: can Britain regain control without igniting further fear, or will perception of chaos continue to dominate the narrative?